What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. So today we're covering Paldean Fates, the new set that was just released for Pokemon. I haven't personally looked at it, so I don't know what all cards are there. I've only opened a pack's own PTCGL, and I probably won't know which cards are reprints or which cards aren't unless they're like heavily played. Then I'll know the reprints. But outside of that, they are reprints. I apologize. I know this set is mostly like secret rares and full arts and stuff like that. So we'll definitely cover those and look at those and see how great they look. But yeah, shout out to Justin Basil, fantastic website. Make sure you check them out. And yeah, we're gonna jump right into this. Like they have about like typing and stuff like this. So grass. Here's all we have. There's a pine cone. This is not a reprint. Fortress. I love Fortress. Fortress is a great card. Exploding energy. This is a reprint though. Telescope EX. It could actually be good right now. I think this is a reprint though. Prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to all Pokemon that have been damaged or have any injury attached to it. Colony, Water Rush, and in the form of damage for each bench Pokemon that has any grass energy attached to it. That's the hard part, having grass energies to it. Like I said, this is a card we've had before. But Espartha EX. This is a new Pokemon. It is a Terra type, so I don't know what it originally is. I assume Psychic because it has a Psychic attack, but Psych Ball does 30. This deck does 30 more damage for each energy attached to both active Pokemon, and this does combine well with its ability, Dazzling Gaze. As long as Pokemon's Jack Spot attacks used by your opponent's active Pokemon cost one more, so they need one more energy to attack. Kind of like a control kind of deck, right? It's not the greatest. I think Snorlax is just a better control deck overall, but that's whatever. This is a tier type or two, so it can't be hard on the bench. But still, I think the card is probably meh. Fire, we got Charmander as a reprint. Charmeleon, this is not a reprint. This is a new card. Another question you gotta ask yourself is, what's Charmeleon doing playing? This one has 90 HP. It's got Flare Veil, which I think makes it the better one. Prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon. You kind of just protect your Charmeleon. Combustion still does 50 damage, which is a good enough number, especially like if your opponent gets Roaring Moon or something, you can use it as an attack. It pick up knockouts, stuff like that. So I think that is a cool card, and I definitely think it's worth considering. 9 HP is also lovable if you want to play lovable and stuff like that. There's a Magmar, Magmortar, there's Numel, Camera. Okay, we got Heat, Rotom, Charcadet, and Armrouge. We actually saw Armrouge do well this past weekend with an Arceus deck, so that was pretty cool to see. So maybe it's something to pick up and look into. There's a Lapras and Frigibax. I do think this Frigibax is a new one, but unfortunately has 2 retreat costs. I think that is terrible. There's a Lapras. Yep, that's a card. Then we go on to Lightning. So nothing so far, really, right? I mean, the greatest card is nothing. There's a Pikachu or Raichu. New Pikachu card, sure. Raichu. When one of your Pokemon's knocked out by damage from attack, from your opponent's Pokemon, you moved a Lightning Tree from this Pokemon to that Pokemon. I mean, maybe GLC, but even then, 180 in GLC, 15 damage to yourself is probably not the greatest. There's a Lantern, Kilowattrels. These are pretty bad. There's Execute, a Zekator, Natu, Zatu. This is just a reprint, but it looks pretty cool. I think the card looks great. Ralts, Curlia, so you're not going to use this Curlia. There's a Gardevoir EX. There's a lot of Psychic Pokemon I'm just noticing. Chimchar, Mime Jr., Woobat, Swoobat, Cottony, Whimsicott, Dedenne. Okay, Mimikyu, so we got to reprint the Mimikyu if you need more of those. Dashbon, Celeridge, Flittle, Graveyard, Houndstone, and Gimmighoul. So there's a new Gimmighoul. I don't think that one is better than the other 50 HP one. The other 50 HP one lets you find out the Gimmighoul to put on your bench. This one, if at some point of heads, you can't be hurt. So I'd rather use the other one just to find another Gimmighoul if you want to use the 50 HP one. Just that's my thing, so I definitely don't think that's good. There's Mankey, Primate, Annihilate. There's a Fanfeet, Donphan, Barbos. Remind me tomorrow. I think I did this yesterday's video. Wow. Okay, Clobopus, Grappalot, and Great Tusky X. I'm not sure if this card is good. At the end of turn, if this Pokemon is your active spot, you may discard top 5 cards of your deck. You must discard top cards of your deck. Gary Rush just do 60. Pretty vanilla, but I don't think it's good. I don't see that the card is good at all. On the dark, we got a reprint of Charizard, so Charizard prices went down even more. There's a new Gengar, looks pretty bad. Wooper, Paladin Cloister is a reprint. Scraggy, Scrafty, Mastiff, and Mastodoff. Okay, so none of the cards look good. There's a new Goldingo, but it looks pretty bad. There's an Iron Trust EX. I do think this is just a reprint. And Rev Room, so nothing we haven't seen either just yet. There's a Noivern for to make it where you print all damage done to Pokemon by basics and make it where they can't attach special energy to stadium cards. It's just a reprint that we've seen before. It's like Eyes on Norbat. Nothing too crazy. There's a Squawk ability. Got reprints. You can have cheaper price on the Squawk ability. There's new mouse hold. I don't think it's new. I think it's probably just new artwork. Wrinkle Lechonk, and we got trainer cards. Now, I'm going to be really bad at knowing which trainer cards are new, which ones aren't. Artisan's reprint. Atekas. You can only use a card if you want to attack Pokemon's poison. Shuffle your hand and then draw 7. Could be good maybe in cloth decks, right? That could be something we could use to help find cards. There's a Clive. I think that's maybe a reprint. Lux Generator, definitely a reprint. Iona's a reprint. Moonlit Heal. Once during each player's turn, the player may discard a Psychic Energy and heal 30 damage from each of their Pokemon. Could be maybe somewhat used in Gardevoir. There's a Nimona. Nimona's backpack, so we got her and the backpack. Next ball, we got Paldean Student. Paldean. I'm not even gonna read these cards. That looks like a lot. Oh my goodness. You have to like find. Yeah, that's a lot. So you have to a combo, like you find a Pokemon that isn't Roblox, and then you can combo with the other ones. Okay. Research. Rare Candy Crisis Punch. I don't know if this is new, but 280. You're going to use it when you have one price card left. That's pretty interesting. And Ultra Ball. It could be something you could play in, like, Lost Box decks. Could be really cool. Once again, I don't know if this is a reprint or not, but whatever. Special Energies. Okay. I guess there's no special energies. And here we go. So, the shiny Pokemon are here. Once again, I'm going to be really bad at knowing which ones are reprints, which ones aren't, and all that kind of fun stuff. So, when we're still just talking about the artwork, if I'm missing any cards, let me know. I'm going to kind of go over this really fast. So, let's find basic energy cards. Find basic energy cards. This could be maybe used in GLC. Just like Grass Accelerator, right? There's a Stike there. Hop Up, Skip Bloom. Prevent that damage. And Jump Puff. Prevent that damage. This could be another GLC deck. You could play like Jump Puff. Making it where they can't be hurt. Isn't there a card that evolves immediately, or am I crazy? It's a Pinecone. Shiny version of Snover. Bomba Snow. Small Live, Doll Live. Believe. Look at that Toedscool. Capsicid. Squovelian. Railer. Charmander. Ooh, they got a shiny Charmander. And this is a Charmeleon. Ooh, they got a shiny version of the new one. That's pretty neat. Tauros, Entei, Oricorio, Charcadet, Armarouge. And you can play a shiny Armarouge in your RCS decks if you want to. There's a Slowpoke and a Slowbro. Staryu. Oh, yo, that Staryu's sick. I didn't know they were green. That's pretty cool. Starmie, Tauros, Wiglet, Tatsugiri, Dondozo, Veluza, Palafin, Finizian, and Wugtrio. A lot of these cards are, I can just tell, they are reprints, so I'm not going to go over them. There's a Frigibax, and an Archibacks, and a Baxcalibur. Baxcalibur looks pretty cool. There's 18 different artworks for Baxcalibur if you want to. There's a Pikachu and a Raichu, a Voltorb, an Electrode, Shinx, Luxio, Luxray, Pachirisu can be paralyzed, Thundurus, okay, Toxel, Toxtricity, there's a Palmy, Palmo, Palmont, got the Watchrill and Kilowattrel, there's a Wigglytuff and an Kadabra. Look at there, Kadabra is here, and we got a shiny version of Kadabra. We got a Cleffa, and a Natu, and a Zatu. So another Zatu card. This one is shiny. Got a Ralts of Curly, too bad the bad ones. Drifloon, Mr. Mime. Got the Spiritomb. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. I like that Spiritomb artwork. Klefki. Ooh, look at this Mimikyu. I like that it's black and white. That looks pretty sick. Dashbun, Celeridge, Rapska, Flittle, Tikatun. So now you can play a shiny Tikatun in your Tikatun deck if you're a Tikatun fan. Houndstone shiny looks pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Mankey, Primate, and Nolly. Why are they kind of different colors in the shiny versions? That's interesting. Tauros, Riolu, Lucario. There's a Hawlucha. Okay. Nakla, Naksak, Garganacl, Glimmet, Wooper, Murkrow, Sneasel, Weavile, Sableye. Wrong Sableye, though. Bad Sableye. Poniard, B Sharp and King Gambit. I always forget that B Sharp did get an evolution now. I always forget about it. It's not playable, so that's why I don't remember it. Massive, Shrewdbull, and Grafify. Scissors Green, that's pretty sick. I didn't know that. Varoom and Revroom, they're gold. Makes sense. Noibat Cyclizer, there's a Pidgeotto, Jigglypuff, Duo. There's a Dodrio and a Ditto. Ditto is now got the shiny version. Snorlax, Wrong Snorlax, Wingull, Pelipper, Squovit, Gradient, Lechonk, Winkle, Tentamouse, Maushold, and Flamingo. Looks pretty much the same, right? So now Shiny Pokemon EX. Once again, this set is mostly just shiny reprints. There's a Fortress. That looks pretty cool. I like that a lot. There's a Toedscool, Esparta, Alakazam, Mew, Gardevoir, Glamora, Cloyster, Noivern, Pidgeot, Wigglytuff, and Squawkabilly. I actually would prefer the Squawkabilly X. What does the regular Squawkabilly look like? I'm curious now. Hang on. Let me see what the regular Squawkabilly looks like. Just want to compare it. Just want to compare the two. Did I already pass it? Seems like I have. Okay, so it's also green and white. What color is this one? Is it also green and white? Looks pretty much the same, right? Am I crazy? It looks, I guess maybe the little feather on his head is different. Illustration rare Pokemon. You got Waltrio, Palafin, and Palmy. It's only 3 illustration cards. Then we got the full art supporter, got another Judge, Nemona, Clive, Paldean Student. And they got special illustration rare Pokemon. So these are pretty cool. We got the Mew EX. That looks pretty sick. I got the Gardevoir, and we got the Charizard EX. Of course, Charizard had to get its new form. It's probably worth like $1 million or something like that. And then especially in this illustration rare supporter cards. The biggest one's probably Penny to me. There's another Iono, sure. Nemona, Clive, and Arvin. Arvin does get another full art, which is pretty cool. I think the Penny artwork looks pretty much the sickest, though. I think so. Then we got gold cards. These are kind of like textured if you haven't seen them. They're like kind of textured based, which is pretty interesting. Made Koraidon, Tingloom, Rhydon, Chinpao, Chi-Yu, and Wuchin. So yeah, Rhydon, Koraidon. And then these are the other mythical beasts that you fight or something. Is that a thing? I don't know. I haven't played the game. I'm not sure what these are. I don't know where they're from. No, Tatsugizuri and no Dozo are the fighting ones. Where are these from? I have no idea. These are the things you ride, and I don't know where these 4 are from. Anyways, and then we got a bunch of cards that will not be here in Paldean, but will instead be printed as promo cards later on. I don't know if any of these are good. None of these are in English. So I can't tell you if they're good or not, because, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it says. But anyways, there we go. We got a new Meowscarada coming out. That's pretty cool. But there we go. Nothing too exciting. I don't think there's anything that's, like, super, like, breakable or playable. The only card I think that's new is, like, this Espartha EX. I think everything else is, like, pretty much just reprints. If I'm incorrect, please let me know, because I'm very curious. If there are some cards that came out and they're just not good, okay, I get that. But, like, cards that make an impact, I don't even think Espartha makes an impact at all. It could be crazy, but I don't think it does. I think this is definitely just for collectors, which Pokemon loves to do nowadays. But anyways, so unfortunately, said it's very lackluster. It's just, just got to reprint our shinies and keep the people happy. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you learned something new about Paldean Fates, that it's pretty much like a lackluster set, and I don't think anything will change. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Alrighty, bye.